How you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. What's up? Hey, Gypsy Cat. All right, we got a few people in here. Cool. All right. Guys, want to see what I got today? I'm silent. Can you hear me now? Victoria's trove of treasure. Can you hear me? Yes. Yes, I can. Cool. Cool. Let me turn this light down. It's a little aggressive. There we go. Cool. All right. So, last couple days, I've been searching around for garage sales. The weather here has been phenomenal. So, where do we begin? Is the question. Hey, Mary, what's up? What's up, guys? I'm excited. I found some really cool stuff today. We'll start out with this. It's raining and flooding there? Oh, no. So, nice little roulette table. It's weighted. Came with 2 balls. So, that's cool. I'm not sure if I'm able to utilize that even for like a game kind of giveaway feature, but that would be fun to use on the site. I just don't know about regulations and stuff like that. There's this drawer, but what is this drawer to? Well, it's to that sewing table that I picked up, and I'll bring you closer. Let's take you off the mount here. So I got this sewing table, which is collapsible. The legs fold in. I got that for $4. And I figured that'd be nice for me to use for making bracelets and jewelry and stuff. Let me change this camera. There we go. So pretty neat little collapsible. Yeah, so I also got this today. This is like a Japanese silk or something. It's got that funny looking cat on it. Floofy. Yeah. Pretty well done. All right. So we got those. Okay. Hope everybody had a good day today and enjoyed the Mother's Day sales that are continually running. All right. I also got a WWF World Wrestling Federation mug. And who? What? Hulk Hogan? Python Power? Yeah. Like, obviously, it could have been cool if it was Ultimate Warrior, Ravishing Rick Rude, but dang. Got the OG Hulk Hogan. That's cool. So we also have some other stuff in here. Got this pretty cool necklace. I haven't tested this yet, but it's like a graduated bead kind of thing. It's pretty cool, I thought. Little miniature mirror. It's pretty heavy. I don't know what it's made out of, but it's pretty heavy. This strange little, it looks like a monkey Cracker Jack clip. Again, just I thought that was kind of interesting. This Elvis pin, hard rock. It's got a bunch of info on the back too. Dated 2002 limited edition series. This is fun. Oh, bookmark. Yeah, that's totally a bookmark. Good call. So, heads, tails, heads, Tails. Oh, cool, Mocha Coffee. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'm going to be dropping some new YouTube content in the near future. I've been kind of slacking. I apologize. Yeah, I was really excited to find this coin. I thought it was a pendant at first. I thought it I suppose it could potentially be at one point, but it's just a heads or tails flip of the coin. Neat. So then we've got this little charm bracelet. Picked that up today. And last but not least in there, this fabulous Las Vegas die that's like oversized, and I'm unsure of the material. I mean, it kind of looks like a lucite, but I haven't like really dug into it. But the corners are kind of dinged up on a couple spots, but this was like super cheap. And I think for everything you saw just there, I paid maybe like $10 for everything. So yeah, that was a good one. Picked up these two necklaces. Hey, Mama G, what's up? I got this necklace because it kind of looks like malachite. It's artificial. It's just a plastic, but kind of looks like malachite. It's kind of cool. I mean, it's got some beads I'll be able to reuse for bracelets for sure. And then this one was neat too, amongst all the things that were in there. I don't know what this is made out of. Some kind of like mother of pearl, or maybe it's dyed. The centerpieces at least. Oh, last night a beach vacation. Wow. That sounds fun. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's like mounted on some kind of resin. Kind of looks like it's, yeah, it's kind of mounted on some kind of resin, I think. But yeah, these were real cheap, you know. I didn't, like maybe like $1 or $2 each or something. Oop. A handful of dice. I think those were $1. Some kitty cat playing cards. It says the Chesapeake and Ohio Railroad. Oh, what the heck? Why is this on so good? Is it taped right there? No, I just wasn't taking it off correctly. Oh, okay, it's just those two designs. I'm glad you had a good vacay. That's awesome. And then in this little bag, this kind of gave me Brady Bunch vibes. Can't really tell in the camera, but it kind of has this sheen right along here. I don't know what this is made out of. Hey, what's up, Joy? I don't know, some kind of little, I don't know what this is. Obsidian? I think the guy told me it was onyx, but onyx I don't think would shine like this, but I don't know stones that well. Sandstone sparkles, gold sheen obsidian. Yeah, kind of like Brady Bunch, yeah. I don't know. I thought it was neat. He's like, you can keep the bag with it. I was like, yo, deal. Deal. Sold. I think I paid maybe, I think it was like $5 for that. What is this you say? Oh, it's for drill bits. I don't know, just a decorative thing so I can put my drill bits on there at my workstation. Just thought it was cool. Chunk of plastic. Then I got old pool balls that have the stars on them. Only thing is missing the 8 ball. Of course, the coolest one. They're silver and gold sheen obsidian. Oh, okay, cool. Thanks for the info. Yeah, so it's missing the 8 ball, but they're still neat. I think I paid like $1 a ball. What am I gonna do with them? I thought I'd repurpose them somehow. Okay, let's keep moving. I picked up some old vintage radios. This is a Philco transistor. I picked up 4 of these. Still a great set for decor. Yeah, lamp base would be cool. Sure. I was thinking maybe jewelry. Or some kind of art piece. This one is the one that caught my eye first. I want to say this is Bakelite. I'm going to test it. I have 3 other ones that look similar but different by different companies. Again, that one's Philco. They made those really funky, cool television sets. This one, American Overseas. What is this brand though? Crosley. Yeah, this is Crosley. This is pretty cool. Ooh. Do they work? I haven't tried them yet. Yeah, should we try it out? Should we see if I start a fire in my house or something? Like, look at this. Look at all that cool gadgetry back there. You want to see if they work? Want to plug one in? Let's do it. What if that tune from Fallout came on? You guys been watching that series? Here, I'll bring you over here where you can see. Don't set your house on fire. Yeah, that Fallout show's been pretty sweet. Let's see what happens. One of the reasons I really wanted to buy all of them too, they had like 7 total, but some of them were kind of rough. So I picked up the 4 that were like, still salvageable. But this family had used these radios in their home all throughout the years, and they would have them in multiple rooms, so everybody would be listening to different stuff depending on the age range and where it was in that era. And yeah, it was just a cool story. And I was like, you know what? Like, I think I need to do a bundle deal on all these. They said they worked, and that was another thing. They're like, they should work. I mean, we listened to these throughout the years, but hey, the light turns on right here. You want to get closer? Yeah, that show's been pretty good. Well, I don't think I'm getting a signal. It sounds like something wants to. Something wants to kind of pick up here. Oh, it's cool. It's cool looking. Whoa. All right, so at least it turns on. We don't know if it's going to be able to pick anything up. Need an antenna wire, rabbit ears, and tinfoil needed. Okay. Problem might be when they did the transition to transistor, hard to get stations on AM. Okay. All good things to know. Ooh, let's set this thing down. So that's the Crosley. Let's see about this this brown one over here. This Philco. I don't think this guy works. No, this guy doesn't work. But we've got the we've got a little Simichrome here. Let's test it for Bakelite real quick. I just had a feeling it might be just based on the look and the age. Let me just clean a little area. Is anybody in the chat planning on coming up to Michigan to teak stock? It's going to be a fun time. All right, Simichrome. All right, got a little Simichrome on here. Yep. Oh, I missed what's going on here. Sorry. Oh, you were just saying the AM radio. Yeah, I know. I was trying to switch between the two. Yeah, so that tests positive for Bakelite. So this radio is. I don't think any of the other ones I got are, but this one just had a certain look. Just trying to get the rest of that polish off. That's a bummer it doesn't work. But it's got kind of like some marbling to it. I don't know if you're going to be able to tell in this light. It's kind of like a brownish black marbling. Anyhow, yeah. I doubt this Crosley is because it would be probably more butterscotch, I would imagine. I don't think that one's going to be that cream one we just looked at. And then we'll just look at these two. We're not going to plug them in to see if they work, but this one's fun. Emerson radio and television. I like the dial on it. That was like the main reason I got that. The dial's the seller on that. And this one's fun too. So I got those four. This one is Zenith, maybe? Like an early Zenith? Yeah. Okay, we'll get on to something a little bit funkier here. You guys ready for something funky? All right, I've got two carved pieces by Margaret Montague. Margaret Montague, 1993. First one, carved sunbathing mermaids. And it's signed down here. Hey, what's up, Uncle Funky? Isn't that cool? But this, hey, wait for this next one. Wait for this next one. So this one's cool, you know, kind of big, heavy, lots of detail, but this next one's awesome. I'm going to clean this next one up, I think I'm really tempted to keep it. Again, Margaret Montague, signed 1993, ready to hang. Where's that thing? There it is, signed right here. It's got the female figure with the strong arm. I just like the organic, like, feel that has. Really cool. You would keep both? Keep that? Yeah, I like this one. I was thinking about, since it's got kind of this weird like polyurethane on it, I think I'm gonna like take a hand sander and just clean that off, and then do some Odie's oil and condition the wood. Like take it down to a nice soft grit, and just, I don't want to do like an electric sander, like a palm sander, and take away any of the detail. I just want to take away some of this gross lacquer. I know that's something I'm struggling with too. Atomic Fruit Snack, is that I only have so many walls and I have so much art. I mean, I don't have enough wall space for the amount of art in this house, so I have to be selective. That's what I'm going through in my kitchen right now. So those are the two wood carving pieces. This piece is pretty cool. It's not something I typically buy because I'm not like really drawn to rusty crusty, but this is pretty cool. It's the perception of it, the perspective of it, I guess. It's got a cool angle to it. I think I want to have this outside somewhere in my backyard. It's just a fun decorative piece. I got it for $5. So steal, right? How much do you want to guess I paid for this? Let's get some guesses in the chat. An old Payday game, all the pieces are there, all the money. Super nostalgic, super fun. Let's get some guesses in the chat. How much would you think I'd pay for this? Obviously, you know my style. I like funky stuff, so you probably shouldn't put it past me to maybe spend some money on it. Or did I get a killer deal? What do you think? Let me know in chat. Payday. This is 1975 Parker Brothers. It's super cool. The art's so fun. All right, let's see what you guys guessed. Let's see what you guessed. We've got $1, $3, $20, $2, core memory unlocked, $2, 25 cents, 44, 50 cents, $10, $5, $1.50, $2, oops, $4, $2. Had that game as a kid, $5. I paid $3. Oh, it's a magic number. $3. Complete game. I mean, just the box itself is worth $3 for the art. Like you said, a little blast of the past. I think this is the first version of Payday that I ever played. Oh, I picked this thing up. This is going to be cool for teak stock. I'm going to bring some bracelets and... Oh! This thing's on wheelie bearings. $5. I mean, all it is a dowel rod with some skinnier dowel rods glued into some drilled holes. But yo, it's like worth more than $5 in just material. Then you got to think about all the time to make it and then coat it. And this is well made. And it's vertical, so you don't have to take up horizontal flat space on the table. Horizontal or vertical, you got to think. Space saver right there. All right, I got a lot of stuff to go through. We're gonna keep turning and burning. Oh, this is one of the first places I hit today. All right, so I don't think this is Italian, but there are Italian versions. Oh wait, let's see. Ombra. All right, anyhow. Yo, what's up, QT Emporium? Funnies, what's up? I don't think I'm selling anything tonight. I did a sale earlier for the Mother's Day train, but I think I'm just doing show and tell tonight. Nula, which one were you asking on how much is it worth? The Payday game? I'm not sure. I didn't research it. Mama G, I love me a Payday. I love me a Payday. So this piece is cool. It's like one of those lunar moths. I believe it's made out of brass or some brass-like material. And oh, ashtray. Does the front not fold up? I thought it did. Looks like it's on a hinge. No. All right. So I guess just only that side flips up, the back side like that. I do have like a beetle and some flies and stuff like that. Just got on, been a crazy day, time to relax. Okay. I've had a long day too. It's been a lot of fun and I wanted to keep it going. So I decided to do a pop-up. That guy's really cool. I love like lunar moths and weird insects and stuff like that. I also got this Monon Root Chicago alligator cigar ashtray. Ow, ow, ow. This dude's cool. I mean, this guy's probably newer. This is more like probably contemporary. I mean, not like super old, but still cool. I got these gnarly shears. Never know when you're going to need something like that. Okay, let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. Pretty neat wood burrow bowl. And this stuff's all this stuff I've been showing you is like cheap. Like those two ashtrays, I got them for like $10 each. Those brass ones or brass and cast iron. This bowl I think was maybe like thrown in a deal here with a couple other things for like $2 or $3. Yeah, it was with this item here. I don't recognize the maker on this. It might be more contemporary. But I've also seen some Italian vases that have this similar polished base. Oh yeah, cool. Yeah, Whippoorwill. Nice. Yeah, that's a nice place, you guys. If you're ever in that area, where is that? That's like right over the Illinois border. Is that right? Like right over the Indiana-Illinois border? Marshall? Okay, there we go. Yeah, I thought this was kind of cool. Like a very subtle polka dot black and white base. Pretty cool. So I think that was included with that bowl. And something else for like $10. I got this cool little grater. I don't know if you put like some kind of spice or cinnamon up there and then you grate it. But made in West Germany. I think this was like $1 or 25 cents. Little Fenton cat shoe in pink. I think this was like $1 or $2. It's in good shape, like no chips or anything. And if it was like another color, maybe more common, I would have passed, but pink's pretty cool. Also, picked up another handful of dice and a set of dominoes for $3. Nutmeg, yeah, maybe nutmeg. Yeah, there was another one I was thinking. It's gonna come to me. I picked up 4 what I believe to be like youth/children's sombreros. They're all in really, really good shape. And anytime I see these in a local auction, they're typically bringing $25 to $50 each, even if they're in kind of rough condition. These were all like $5 each, and they're all like great. So I think I might put these in a friend's local kind of deal. We'll see. I don't know. But that was a pretty good pickup. Cinco de Mayo is like right around the corner, isn't it? What's today? The 3rd or 4th? What is it? Sunday? That was like perfect timing. All right, got a couple jewelry boxes here. I got these from a thrift store. These were only $2 each. I don't really know a lot about jewelry boxes, but these seem to be vintage in pretty good shape, and they were cheap. So they seem to be the same style. You want the green one? So, here's the thrift shop. Hagerstown Thrift Shop. That's where it is. So, I don't know. It has the mirrors and the divider tray. Yeah, great condition. I figured for $2, I couldn't go wrong on that. Even if I use it for storing beads and things like that, even if I don't resell these, I could like reuse these around the house, and they're better than just like Tupperware storage. So, you know, if I ever have anybody ask, they're like, "Hey, you got jewelry boxes?" Yeah, sure, I do. Oh, you don't like them? Cool, I'll just use them. Whatever. $2 each. Couldn't pass them. All right. I have a little bit of jewelry in here. Picked up this little fish brooch. I think I picked it up for like $1 or like 50 cents. It has like a little gemstone, and it's signed Best on the back. Right there in the corner. I just thought it was kind of neat for the price. Then this one is signed Monet. It's like a little floral kind of thing. I don't know, feathery pattern. Yeah, same thing, like 50 cents or $1. Little polka dot bangle. And this is a 1993 egg that was made in France. I don't know. It was really cheap. And the woman behind the counter was like, "Oh, you picked up," I'll show you the thing I picked up in my left hand, "but you picked up that glass. Maybe you'd like that glass egg down there." And I was like, "All right, I'll buy it. It's a couple bucks." She pointed it out. So I was like, "Cool, I'll take it." Yeah, for Easter or something, whatever. You want that fish brooch? Dances like Elaine? Okay. I could probably sell it during this event or this show. I don't see why not. But yeah, it's like signed France. I don't know. I haven't researched it or anything. Not typically my bag, but it's got 1993 underneath. So I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit. Let me set this up to the side so I don't lose it. Okay. And then a couple other little glass items I found there that they sold me for like next to nothing, pretty much. I think this was $1. This is signed KL. This little bear with the spectacles. Yeah. Poindexter. He's pretty cute. And then his slightly more, this looks like a more realistic Winnie the Pooh, and it kind of looks like a Boyd character. And I only say that because it's got that stamp, and that kind of reminds me of a Boyd stamp. But, Honey, Winnie the Pooh, that's where I was going with that. Let's see if this guy glows. He looks like he's got potential. I don't think I had my stick with me earlier when I was out and about. Oh, what did I do with it? Is it right here? Yes. And not really. No. No glow on this guy. I do like the color of him as well. Okay. All right, we're moving. We're making our way through stuff. We've got a whole suitcase full and maybe like 4 bags, but these are going to go quick. This piece of pottery, it looked really nice, and it had a marking on it. So I think I paid 15, or maybe I may have gotten it for like 10 or something like that. It's got a nice glaze on the top. Some like hand painted effects, or like the glaze or something, but then it's got the mark right here. So I don't recognize the mark. I don't know a lot about pottery, but I figured for the price it was worth the risk. It's just a pretty piece. Do you guys know? You guys know anything? Hey, thanks, Blackwood. Appreciate it. I got this in Springfield, Illinois at Springfield Vintage. Linda hooked me up with this. If you guys haven't been there, she's got a ton of great clothing and other vintage items. Yeah, if you guys know anything about this, let me know. I don't know. I'm going to do some research, but I just haven't yet. Oh, this piece is pretty cool. I actually have never seen this pattern before. I mean, maybe I have in the past. I just glazed over or something. Look at this Fenton pattern. It's a cool swirly pink opalescent hobnail. And it's got the Fenton stamp. So, I mean, it kind of looked like a Viking base to me initially. I was like, oh, what the heck? But, I mean, Vikings, definitely different. But yeah, that is a fun pattern. I'd never seen it before. So, it's interesting. Gonna have to do some research on that pattern. I picked up this, I don't know if this is a cake comb. That's what it's. It says cake cutter afro comb, Bakelite. It's just got that cool shape to it. That's what I liked, is the handle's got that cool shape. Take that off, make it into some beads, right? Maybe make some jewelry out of it. That's the idea. Be some afro. Just stick in there. Just, hey man, I imagine this probably would work great for somebody. They'd be stoked to find that for that purpose. Okay, let's see. What else we got? Thanks for hanging out tonight, guys. Oh. Ooh. It's loud. All right. 1975. Cheer, Christmas cheer through the year. 1975. Looking at chat here. Oh, cool. Yep. So this is like limited edition, number 612. I don't know how many were made, but it's got like limited edition on the inside rim, all signed, all that kind of jazz. So I thought that was neat. I've never seen that before. Oh, and it's got this like cool handle. Very ornate. So, you know, when it's around Christmas time, it's really hard to find Christmas stuff to sell. So you got to find it when it's available. So I figured, hey, I'll scoop it up now. Maybe it'll be good to have around the season. Woo. And then I think this was actually the first one I found. This was the first one I found, and then I found the 75 after that one. But this one is 1980. It's got that cool little northern starburst up there. The really cool details, graphics, the little lammies. Yeah. I was definitely drawn to this one when I saw it. I was like, oh, that looks cool. What is it? And this is limited edition number 49. Look how it's etched in there too. It's right there. 49. Cool piece. It kind of reminds me of, if you grew up Catholic, kind of reminds me of the church bells when they're like, you know, and so it was, or whatever it is, and they go jing-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. It's kind of what it reminds me of. All right, so I picked this up as well from that thrift store. Is it painted in etching? Yeah, it's painted. It's like, well, the serial number itself is like etched in, but then I think it's like the brass itself is molded. It's like a mold that they pour the brass into and then paint over it. The Body of Blood and Christ bell, yes. Your priest never went jangling? Was it the body and blood? Yeah. I can't remember the exact words they say, and then they jingle the bell. This was at that spot, that thrift store that was selling everything super dirt cheap. This was 75 cents proof on the back. I had never seen one, but you start to learn the way glass looks after a while. And this looked like hand-painted Fenton style, and it kind of looked like custard glass. And lo and behold, you flip it over, and that's what it is. And then you get it home, and it turns out to be uranium glass, or glowy custard glass. So 75 cents. That was a deal. It was on the same table as these dollar glass bears that are super cool and worth every penny. Okay, let's see what else is in here. Oh, yeah. Excuse me. This pin with the gemstones, or just the clear stones, Christmas tree. Got that for $0.25. Again, thinking ahead for Christmas. Got that for $0.25. This brooch is cool. I don't know what it's made out of. I haven't. The clasp doesn't look like super old, but it is neat. And I think I got that for like maybe $2. And then look at these little guys. Aw. Look at these little guys. No glow to them. But they kind of have like that little like frit modeling to them, to where it's like clear and then it's got like cranberry and like a little bit of like a peacock blue frit, transparent frit over the top. These guys are super cute. These are made by Prestige Art Glass. It's got the paperwork to prove it. This beautiful piece was made by the hands of highly skilled craftsmen. It is one of the many items available to you from Prestige. Through 19 years of training under the watchful eye of Joseph St. Clair, our master gaffer, Buddy Butler, learned his trade. Buddy is now passing his training and expertise onto a new generation of artisans at Prestige Art Glass. They are proof that machines will never totally replace the hands of skills of men. The beauty and quality of these paperweights are tomorrow's antiques. Anderson, Indiana. Or, well, Anderson Street, Elwood, Indiana. There we go. A little history for you. These guys are cute. Okay. Onward. What else do we got? We got 2 bags and a suitcase. What's in the bag? I haven't identified what this is yet. Could be lucite, could be Bakelite, not sure. Got it for $2. Another stretchy, chunky black resin bracelet, kind of curved beads, $2. Weird clamper, $2. Packet of Flower Power bangles, $2. This is like a set, but it has like a rhinestone bangle in there with 3 like rhinestones on it. That's pretty cool. It's like a purplish fuchsia. I think that's $6 for that whole set. Stretchy bracelet that's fun colors, $2. Harvest for beads necklace, $2. No, that was $1. Yeah, all the littles. I know, it's just, it is nice when you find them. Doesn't happen all the time. Old school map of Chicago. Same style art as what we saw on that Payday box. Did I get all this since the last show? No, not since the show for Mother's Day. I found this all earlier in the day, today and yesterday. And then I went back out after the show and did some more scouting. These are pretty neat. These pinups. There's no nudes. They're all clothed. But they're all really pretty classy. Yeah. Natural babes. So I got a good stack of those. I picked up these 4 bowls. I don't know anything about these patterns. They're pretty, and when I picked them up, there was a lady who was eyeballing them. She's like, "Oh, I like those bowls. They're pretty. That's a good pick." I'm like, "All right. Like, are they valuable? Like, do you want them? Are they cool?" Like, Talavera. It says TL Mulino, 100% melamine. So that's what made me want to pick them up, because I know that melamine is somewhat desirable. I don't know the age or if this brand in particular is any good, but I just thought they were cool. And it's a matching set of 4. I don't know. Took a risk. They were cheap. That's the beauty of going out to garage sales. Like, it's nice to go to antique malls because you can find a lot of stuff, because the people who are going out and doing all the legwork are finding all this stuff and putting it into the zoo, if you will. But you're gonna have to pay the price going there, because you got to pay the admission fee, you know, like, so to speak. Oh, this thing's cool. Look at this microphone. Old school microphone. Pretty cool. You guys might see that put into use at some point. All right, we're getting to the end of this bag. Does it work? I haven't tried it in yet. It's kind of a cool little trinket box. It's got magnet tops. Where's that? Well, it's not as strong a magnet as I thought. It worked better earlier. Oh, there it goes. Now it locked in. It's not signed or anything, but it was cheap. Ah, this was cool. Little fisherman float. Just a little orb. If you see those for cheap, pick them up and list them somewhere for sale if you don't want to keep it yourself. They're a hot enough item, they will sell. This is a cool little bottle. I don't know anything about it other than it's neat. I really like the color combo. And it's like a glass on glass. It's like scientific too. It's got like, or graduated, I should say, like 80 milliliters. I don't know how exact that's going to be, but because it looks like maybe this is a marriage. I think this is probably a marriage, but hey, it was married perfectly enough for me to want to buy it. It's neat. Very cool. Great for your eye of newt. Yes. Thanks, Popham. Blow your didgeridoo into the microphone. That sounds naughty. Oh, Nula. Nula's reading into things. Oh yeah, here's the marker and the balls for the I am smitten by glass. Well, the way you said it, yes, it does. Duh. Yeah, I wasn't foreshadowing that at all. Yeah, so it doesn't have the mat. It doesn't have the mat with all the numbers, but I can get one of those online for cheap, I'm sure. All right. This is pretty cool. I haven't tried it on yet. Leopard print pumpkin. That's pretty rad. Again, you can't, when it comes around to Halloween time, it's hard to find stuff like this. I mean, this isn't vintage. It's made on canvas, Bella. So, I mean, it's a nice shirt, but still a cool print. Like somebody may have like handmade this. Like with their Cricut or Cricut, whatever it is. All right, what else is in here? Oh, this thing was cool. Look at this old school thermometer. And it's got like you can tell how hot it is in my house. Geez, it's warm in here. It's like 76 to 80. That's not right. But what was it, $1? Yeah, it was $1. You know, low profile. You can just leave this on a windowsill. I think my grandparents had this when I was growing up in the 80s. Here's another pin. This one was $1 as well. And I thought I saw, was there a signature on it? I can't remember if I saw one or not. But it's kind of like a cool satin tone with some stones. I don't know. For $1, it's worth the risk. All right, then we got some marbles. Wouldn't be a complete garage sale without some marbles. So this jar of just a few, but it had some dice and a neat yellow die and a couple others. That was $1. This one was some swirly marbles that look a little bit older. $3. Here's a good one. Oh, where is it? Oh, okay. Oh, look at this jar. Nice big full jar. $3. Folgers. $5. It's got dice. It's got marbles. All kinds of things that I like. $5. I have millions of marbles. Yeah, so a lot of these will be for sale eventually. But there's cool yellow ones in here. Like I like these opaque yellow ones. And I'm pretty sure that this is Bakelite. This is apple juice Bakelite. That's like a really good dice right there. Really good die. Like that itself probably paid for this thing. I want to say maybe this one is. Trove of treasure, says Atomic Fruit Snack. That's right. Good on you, mate. All right. So those are the bags. All right. Now on to this suitcase. Long sleeve. Oh, I missed your good day, mate. Ah, sorry, Amy. Is it only the old marbles in that Glenna? No, there's probably some new ones too. It looks like there's some like clear cat eyes. Here's a single stitch. Great Ohio River Flatboat Race, Henderson, Kentucky. I just love the way that these old shirts feel. Again, I got this for like $2 or $3. Yeah, it's so soft. And it's that single stitch. Thing about this is that you got to wash these cold because otherwise they shrink like a mofo. Cool atomic shaped ashtray in lime green. I don't know. I don't even smoke cigarettes, but it's hard to pass up a cool ashtray. I don't know why. Oh, who wants some resin Scotty dogs? If only I knew how to make Bakelite. We could make some Bakelite Scotty dogs, but we can do some out of resin. That'll be fun. So, again, it's hard for me to leave a little wounded soldier behind. He's dirty. He's got a little rust spot right there, which it's not unreconcilable. Like that can be fixed. It's just work. I don't want to do it. I don't wanna clean this thing, but I'm going to. At 75 cents, I'm gonna try to bring this back to life. And worst case scenario, if I can't get it like clean or anything, I'll just give it away. But yeah, dude, 75 cents, you gotta risk it. I don't even know, it might glow. Of course it does. It glows like neon green. So it's definitely worth the pickup and the try. And it's just this kind of like light purple color. That's also another thing what made me, you know what that probably is? That is probably just sun damage. Is why it's that light purple color. Sun exposure. Look at my hair, is all crazy. If you leave clear glass exposed to sunlight, direct sunlight for too long, it'll turn it purple. Just tidbit of information. Little pink Fenton votive / candle holder. $8.25. Denture tab, yes. I got a blue one like that. Yeah, these are cool. I think I have another one of these, so now I technically have a set. And it was just a good price on that, you know, under 10 bucks. Still probably have a little bit of room on that. Little 3-pack of bangles, nothing really too special. The peachy swirly one is kind of cool. Picked up this kitty cat brooch. And this 777 paperweight. I thought that was kind of fun and retro. And I think that was $2. All right, moving along. Maybe 5 more bags, but not too many items per bag. All right. You guys, if you've watched my shows, you know I like pen holders. This one is fun. It's a fun type of plastic. I'm not sure exactly what kind of plastic. I think it's lucite, but I haven't tested it yet. So it's a pretty cool one. It was $7.50. It's a cool one. And then how many times will I say that? And then we've got another Afro pick with a red handle, and then cheese slicer or maybe butter slicer with that same star handle. So I've got some bead material there. Same with this piece. Where'd I get all of this stuff, Graceful Thrifter? Hey, T Blundy, what's up? Welcome in. I got all of the stuff. Mom is busy. I'm doing well. Thanks. I am, I've been hitting garage sales the last couple days. So there's a State Road 38 sale going through Indiana right now that's going throughout the weekend. So if you're in the somewhat close area, you can come take advantage of some of the festivities. There's a bunch of people set up in towns and along State Road 38. You can, stop off side of the road and find all kinds of fun stuff. Same with this handle. This is a Bakelite handle, knife sharpener, but it's got like nice swirly bits in there is what I like about this one, as opposed to some of just the plain butterscotch ones. That was $2.50. So, cut that into a bunch of beads. Totally worth it. Am I in tri-state Indiana? I'm just outside of Indianapolis. Might be a cake cutter. Yeah, you're probably right on that one. Mike, you ever come to Florida? I invite you to go to my storage unit with me and see all my treasures. Cool. Amy Shining Bear. Hey, thanks. I'd love to come visit. All right, pen holder again. Now, this was the first one I found in the booth. Walked by and I go, hey, that red looks like red that I have for making jewelry. I'm pretty sure, well, I'm almost 1,000% positive that red is Bakelite. The base is not. It's some kind of coating over chalk. But that little red piece right there is Bakelite. Oh, okay. No, Ohio, Kentucky, Indiana. So that's a cool one. And that one was only $7.50 as well. So I feel like those are both pretty good deals on those pen holders. Like I can either put them in my booth or sell them here on Whatnot and still make a couple bucks. Las Vegas pyramid with the dice and a bunch of coins and glitter and an ace of hearts in there. Vintage paperweight. Old school graphics. Oh, and dual pen holder. Boom. Boom. Perfect to take back to your office with you after a long Las Vegas trip and you're like, nah, man, I don't want to go back to work. Yeah. Cool. Some old glasses in a cool old case. Very costume, right? But it says, I think these are like 12 karat gold filled. Not that there's going to be a lot of value there, but for $5, they're pretty fun glasses. Somebody will probably want to buy these for a costume at some point. You know, just like quality costume, not like just plastic junk. Then bag of dice, $3. Some green boys that I'll turn into a bracelet or something. All right. Perfume bottle with the atomizer. I have a thing for dice. Crystal bottle made in France with the atomizer. That guy. Got a couple of those, but they're made from different places. Here's the pink one. This one is, I'm not sure. So it's got kind of that like pulled feather with the atomizer. That sticker reminds me of Murano Italian sticker, but I'm not going to say 100% positive. So, but nice design. I've had people ask for those bottles with the atomizers. That's why I've kind of picked up a few. Like I've got the ones with daubers, but the atomizers I see people ask for on occasion. Here's another little perfume bottle with ground stopper. That is not signed. This one's a little bit more masculine, a little more brutalist. Made in Austria. And that's like your cologne bottle, I suppose. Could be perfume, I guess. Oh! Obligatory cat. What up, dude? Little pointy nose cat. With the coily tail. What up, dude? Little hook tail. Yeah. Ground bottom. I mean, it's most likely Chinese, but still cute. I don't know. We'll see. I'll look for other examples. Similar. But the polish on the bottom isn't too bad. All right, we're getting down to the end. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you've enjoyed yourself so far. This show and tell. I'm going to do a pop-up Sunday night, sell some stuff. I'm going to get all the stuff packed from today's earlier show and shipped out tomorrow. We still have some cool stuff to look at here. Been swearing off glassware. Been swearing it off, but this cherry glass, I found 2 of them. I just really like those cherries. I don't know why. The way they're stylized or something. They're just really fun. And this ounce, I think this is like probably a 12-ounce glass. This is just such a good size for drinking water. Like, wake up in the middle of the night, need to pound some water. This is like the perfect size for me, personally. So yeah, there's number 2. And again, if they were like $10 each, I'd be passing on them, but they were $2 each. These are pretty neat. All right, so look at these bangles. Those are kind of strange, right? They're like red plastic, but then like silver coated. Yeah. And they have slightly different shapes between them, betwixt them. Thanks for the follows, guys. Pack of 3 of those. Look at this cute little cow pin. I think this is celluloid. It's a hat with a cow. Oh, look at that little guy. It's pretty old. Seems pretty old. So cute. Picked up another handful of jewelry here. What do you think of this necklace? It's got like little sun faces in millifori. Hey, Slyly, welcome in. Been doing well, thanks. And it looks like these beads up here have a little bit of age to them. I think it's pretty cool. Still having Jack and Envy. That came from a garage sale earlier. Nula said it's Woodham. So, and then I also picked up this Starburst bangle. It says Mexico alpaca on the inside. I don't know what that means. So I don't know what metal this is. I do have like a metal test kit that I can check this, but does that mean it's silver? I was thinking it might, but I wasn't sure. But it's got cool little starburst on it, so that's a fun one. This one is hand painted. And it kind of looks like cat tiger stripes. I was thinking it kind of matches my cat. That's a pretty fun one. This metal one, I'm not sure, but it's a little clamper. It just looked interesting, and it was cheap, so I took a risk on it. And then picked up a little pumpkin spacer, Bakelite spacer. And what is this? Oh, these are cool. These are really cool, actually. Yeah, and we've got a little bit more to go, but we're almost finished, and that'll be the haul. I picked up this old tin type. Look at these dudes. Those dudes saw some hard times. Isn't that cool? And then I do have like a couple older, like this one seemed interesting. He's got like that kind of Ace Ventura swoop going on in the front. This guy looked like my 8th grade teacher. Then I got a couple other big ones and stuff. We won't spend a lot of time going through those or anything, but I do want to show you these ones because these are really cool, and I'm hoping these are going to show really well on camera. All right. Oh, you can see with my jacket behind it. Okay, let's do that. Can you see that? So yeah, it says India South, watching the train. I just thought that imagery, I just thought that like moment in time was like really cool. Like you would think like an artist would paint something like that to encapsulate it, but it was actually caught with photography here in real life. Like it wasn't imagined. That was an actual moment. That is what was cool about that for me. And then this one is the call to the jihad. Like, look at all these dudes. The call to the jihad. Like, I was thinking like what was going through these dudes' minds at this point when this was taken, you know, like were they like super proud to have it taken, or was it like a time of like war or like conflict, or you know what was going on at that point? Then this one is really cool. This is the last one of these that I have. This one says Japanese scholar. How do you display these? I don't know. I would imagine a light box would be pretty cool. Yeah, it was a big deal to take an image like that. That's what I was thinking. Like they got all dressed up, they all stood in that line, and they had to get it perfect just for that one shot. Yeah, this is pretty cool. I just haven't seen a lot like these. These are like huge slides, you know? I just haven't seen those. So I was like, yeah, I'll pick up a few of those. They're interesting. Little brownie camera. Again, this is a Bakelite shell on this one here. This, I don't know. Any Blanco people in the house? This is chunky like Blanco. It's an ashtray. Oh, it might turn out blurry. Gotcha. Yeah. So I don't know. This kind of looks like that kind of style. So I'm going to have to look into that and see. Kind of looks like a horseshoe crab, doesn't it? Or like a construction cap. It was definitely used as an ashtray at one point. And this neat thing, it's just like an angle. But it has like that wooden inlay, which I thought was kind of interesting. A tool. You know, not super interesting, but as interesting as that gets, I suppose. Oh, what? What did I do? What did I do? Marbles, more marbles, but there's clay ones in here and stuff, like super old ones. So I think I did good on that jar. And marbles. Big old jar full. Okay. Getting down to the nitty gritty. We're almost done. Couple more items. Boys wanted one of these. I see people paint these and like use them as little rubbish bins on their desk and stuff. And I see like people get them at like Dollar General and they sell out and you can never find them. These are like actual Republic Services, like actual trash bins. So I want to like customize these and like either give them to friends or maybe sell one or something. No, I'm not. You can't drill those marbles for bracelets. I mean, you could try. If you do it and you have success, let me know. And then I'll buy the drilled marbles from you. I don't want to deal anything with that. It sounds like a lot of hassle. I'm sure it can be done. Just seems like a lot of work. Did you say there were partners to my metal moth? Yeah, I've got a beetle and some flies too, but I didn't get them today. Whatnot is being very weird. Just keep saying we joined, just in case you lose yours. Oh, okay, no worries. Yeah, I've got the beetle and the flies and stuff. I usually have them in my kitchen, but since I repainted, I took a bunch of stuff out of here, but my refilling quickly. Okay, so at the same place, where did it? I don't know. I picked up these. Ooh, come here. But picked up this little lot of 5 spacers. I think I was just looking at them, and the lady goes, "If you want those, you can have them." I was like, "All right, cool." So, whatever. Just some basic little donuts, black and white. This, I don't pick up like a ton of religious pieces, but this kind of caught my eye. And I was like, it actually is pretty well done. And it's signed by Oleg Cassini underneath. So it's got to be worth a couple bucks. And I got it for very cheap. Okay. Second to last item. We got some old late 70s Elvis papers, like National Enquirers and stuff. We remember Elvis. Picked up a black glass bat by Oleg. Can't find any info on it. Spoof magazines are fun, yeah. It's really the imagery on it. There was a whole stack of like 60 or 70 of these probably. And I picked out 5 of them. Dolly. And then Close Encounters of the Third Kind, Elvis and Drugs. Man, covering all the hard stuff, all the things we want to know about back in the day. I wasn't alive at that point, but I can imagine it was fun. This is cool. I want to put this in my bathroom. I don't know if I have a spot for it, but wouldn't this be a great shaving mirror? It's like one of those old porthole things from a ship. Isn't that how it works? What am I still hooked on? Oh, maybe it's not functional. Oh man, I don't think it's functional. Yes, I have a Kraken bathroom. It would be great. What? You have a Kraken bathroom? Dang, that would be cool. I think it's like screwed in here somehow. I don't know. Oh no, I'm just being a weakling. I didn't want to force it, I don't think. Or it's like this back piece is maybe broken. It's definitely broken. I don't know what's going on here. I'm probably going to break it more messing with it. but it's got like a ton of like patina and age and stuff. So I'm just gonna clean the mirror off and wipe it down a little bit, and I think call it a day because it looks all cool, beat up and stuff. Yeah, so that was fun. I think that's pretty much it. I think I did pretty good for a couple days. And the thing that's awesome about that is if I were to find all that stuff in antique malls, it would have cost me like 10 times the amount. And a lot of the stuff I wouldn't have picked up in general. Obviously, if it's going to be full price or market or something, I would have just been like, it's cool, but there's no reason for me to buy it. It's not in my wheelhouse. But when you go out and you're searching through the wild and digging through stuff and you find stuff for $1 or $2, kind of broadens your horizons. It's like, oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I know that this has some value. Now I got to learn about it. Now I got to do a little research. Now I got to ask my buddy. Now I've got to sell it and see what it actually goes for. Oh, now I learned my lesson. Now I bought it for $2 and it sold for $1. Dang it. I won't do that one again. You know, sometimes you're going to learn the hard way, but it's still fun through the process. Some really fun, unusual stuff. Yeah, I tried to find some good stuff. There were other things that like my friends and stuff found that were really cool too. I mean, obviously when you go with people, it's nice to have other eyes, but they also find some cool stuff too that you may have bought, but you know, it all balances out. This is probably one of my more favorite things though. Like the artistry on this, it's from like 1993. I was like 9 years old when this was made. It's like a woman power kind of piece. And I like the fact that it has a little bit of like that varnish to where it shows the age and dates it. I'm just not crazy about the way it looks. Like it could look so much nicer if it was like conditioned and stuff. Anyhow, did you guys have fun? Did you guys bookmark my upcoming shows? Got a couple bookmarked. We're going to be in Teak Stock next week and having some fun up in Michigan. So the lines of the wood look more like muscles. They do. They do. Yeah, let's see. Let's find somebody to raid. Who is on right now? Let's see, I'm just kind of scrolling through and seeing what we see here. Yeah, if you guys are going to be up in the Michigan area next week, feel free to pop by and see us at Teak Stock. I'm going to do a pop-up on Sunday, and I'll have Rosie from Rosie's Auction House. I'm going to have her pop in and talk about it and answer any questions you guys have and stuff like that. Let's see what this person is selling. Fun in the Kitschy Sun. Let's go say hi to Charmer69. Have a great night, guys. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed the show. We'll see you next time.